Good day, students. Welcome to Mathgotsered.com. In this clip, we're going to be going over how to round numbers to a specified place value. Don't forget there are practice problems at the end of this presentation for you to try out to demonstrate mastery of the contents of this tutorial. Tons of support resources can also be found at Mathgotsered.com. Do check it out. To get us started, we're going to take a look at the steps or rules for rounding numbers. So when you're rounding numbers, the first thing you want to do is you want to find and underline the place value digit. Sometimes it will be specified, or sometimes you just be given the name. In that case, you have to find out what it is. And then you look right to the digit next to it. If that digit to the right is 5 and up, you round up the place value digit by adding 1 to it. If the right digit is 0 to 4, you leave the place value digit by itself. And then you set all the digits to the right of the place value digits to 0. So let's take a look at some examples now. Alright, so the instructions for the examples we're working on are to identify the underlying place value and round each number to that place value. The steps are provided here to your right for your reference, okay? Number 1, so let's have the number 818,949. And then we round into this place value right here. Alright, so first of all, we're going to identify what place value is underlined here. So starting from, so you have a decimal point right here. This is the ones, tens, hundreds. This is the thousands, 10,000s, and this is the 100,000s place. All right. If you take a look at the tutorial before this in our sequence for Algebra presentations, we go over how to find place values. Okay, so this is the 100,000s place. 100,000s. All right. So now that we've identified the place value, what we're going to do is step 2, which is to look to the right. Okay, look to the right to the digit next to the place value digit. This is our place value digit right here, so we're going to look at that. All right, so when you look to the right, that number is 1. Okay, so the number to the right, if it's 5 and up, you round up, basically add 1. If it's 0 to 4, no more. So in this particular case, the number to the right is 1, which is from 0 to 4, which means that our place value digit stays the same. Okay, so what do I add to this digit to keep it the same? Add nothing, just add 0. Okay, so it stays exactly the same, and what's going to happen is that we're going to set all the other digits to 0, all the digits to the right. Okay, so there's no digit to the left. 8 plus 0, I just keep 8 the same, 8. And then all these digits will be set. All of them will be set to 0, 0, everything to the right, 0. Bam. All to 0. So you're going to have 8 instead of 1, 0, 0, comma, 0, 0, 0. So 818,949 rounded to the 100,000s place is 800,000. That is the final answer. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the next example. Number 2, let's say we have 5.4411, and we run into this particular place value right there. All right, let's do it. So first things first, we're going to identify the place value underlined. 54411. We're going to this place value right here. So this is the ones place, so this is tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So this guy right here, this place value is a thousandths place value. All right, that's what we're rounding to. All right, so what we're going to do is go to the next step. You look to the right after identifying your place value digit. Okay, and the value of this digit will tell you whether we're going to round up or round down or keep it the same. All right, so the digit to the right is 1. 1 is from 0 to 4, so it's no more. All right, So we're going to be adding nothing. What is nothing? 0. We're going to add 0 to this particular digit right here. So this is what we're going to have. Everything to the left stays the same. So it's 5.44. Since the digit to the right of the place value digit is 0 to 4 and no more, so we're adding 0, so it stays the same. And everything to the right, step 5, set to 0. So this one is set to 0. All right. So the last digit of a decimal, of the digits in the decimal place, cannot be 0. If it's 0, guess what? You drop it off. So this one basically becomes 5.441. And since this 0 is to the right of the decimal point and it's the last digit, we just truncate it, just drop it off. And that's our final answer right there. All right, let's take a look at another example, number 3. Let's say we have 4,041,950. And we want to round to this particular place value right here, the 1. Okay, so let's do it. So for this one, we have 4,041,950. This place value right here, starting from 1, this is ones, tens, hundreds, this is thousands place. So this guy right here, this one that's underlined, is in the thousands place. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is look to the right. The digit to the right is 9. Remember, 0 to 4 no more, 5 and up, round up. So 9 is 5 and up, right? So 9 is bigger than 5. So in this case, we're going to round up. What does that mean? We're going to add 1 to the place value digit. We're going to add 1 to it. Alrighty? Let's do it. Everything to the right stays the same. So just bring them down. 4, 0, 4. Now this 1, this place value digit, the digit to the right was 5 and up, so we're going to add 1 to it, round it up, so this becomes 2. Okay. And then this digits to the right of the place value digits, starting from the one that we looked at, all of them are what? Set to 0. So this is set to 0, 0, 0. Okay. And then we bring them down since they're to the left of the decimal point. So it's going to be 0, 0, 0. All right. So 4,041,950 rounded to the thousands place is 4,042,000. So that goes your final answer right there. All right, let's take a look at the next one. So what if we had 7.669 and we round into this place right here. All right, let's do that. So for this one, we have 7.669. What is this place value right here? There's a decimal point. This is the ones. So to the right of the ones is the tenths. Right? To the left is tens. To the right is tenths. All right, so we're rounding to the tenths place. So what we'll do is look to the right next door. What's the value of this digit relative to 5? 0 to 4 no more. 5 and up, round up. So this one is 5 and up. So what we're going to do is advance it by 1. Add 1 to this digit. All right. And this is what we're going to get. We're going to get 7. The digits to the left stay the same. 6, we round it up, plus 1 to 7. What happens to all the digits to the right? It's set to 0, right? Set it to 0, set it to 0. And then you have 0, 0. Now remember, digits to the right of the decimal point cannot end in 0. If it ends in 0, you drop it off. Okay, so these two ends in 2 zeros, so we're going to drop it off. So your final answer is simply going to be 7.7. So there goes your answer right there. All right, let's take a look at one last example, number 5. So in this case, let's say we have 99,996. Okay, so in this particular case, we're rounding to that last 9 digit to the right. So let's rewrite the number. So we have 99,996. This place value right here, this is the ones, right? So the ones, you go to the left, that's the tens. When you go to the right, it's the tenths, just like in number 4. All right, and then you look to the right, digit, 5 and up, round up, 0 to 4, no more. So in this particular case, 5 and up, we're going to round up. We're going to be adding 1 to the place value digit. Okay, so this is a unique case. Sometimes you have a 9, and when you add 1 to 9, it becomes 10, right? So let's see how this works out. So since we have a 9, we're going to go ahead and add this one first. When I add 1 to 9, it becomes 10. So 0, carry 1 over. This becomes 10 also. 0, carry another 1 over. To the thousands place, this is 0, carry another 1 over. To the 10,000s place, this is it. That's 10. Bam. All right. And then all the digits to the right, you do what? You set to 0. And then you just bring down this last 0 right here. All right. So 99,996 rounded to the tens place is 100,000. All right. So now we're going to give you some practice problems to try out. All right, so let's go ahead and try out these problems. Your goal is to identify the place value underlined and then round to that place value. Go ahead and pause the video presentation and try out these 5 problems. When you're done, we're going to show you what the correct answers are. Alrighty, so here are the answers to questions number 1 to 5. How well did you do in this practice problems? Let us know in the comment section below how well you did. If you have any questions, go ahead and specify it in the comment section below, and we'll be more than glad to assist you. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this presentation. We appreciate the support with your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Tons of support resources can be found at mathgotsered.com. Do check it out. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye.